Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome again back to the channel. We are mixing it up a little bit today. We've done cards, we've done coins, we've done comics. Let's talk Funko Pops. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. And we are going to mix it up a little bit and talk some Funko Pops today. However, if you're not subscribed to the channel, this would be a fantastic opportunity to hit that little subscribe button and bell, and you'll get all the latest videos and fun content that comes out. And if you get something out of this, please hit that thumbs up button, excuse me. It is greatly appreciated as always. So let's get into it. I wanted to talk a little bit today about Funko Pops, and not just any Funko Pops, signed Funko Pops. So these are two signed autographed Funko Pops in my collection, and I wanted to take a minute to talk about it because I had a conversation with a friend the other day about, well, how do you know that these are real and that these are the signatures, and we'll talk about whose signatures they are, but that these are the real thing. And in just like the card business and comics and everything else, there are grading companies that will grade and or authenticate the Funko Pops. And these two particular ones are just two of the signature ones I have, and these have been authenticated. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the services that do this. Well, you know, there is SWAU or SWAU, which is, I think it's the Star Wars Authentic or Autograph Universe. They do a lot of famous ones. They also have their website. They put a little sticker on it with a verification code, and you can go ahead and verify it. You have JSA, you have Beckett, you have PSA now, and some other, I think I would call lesser known companies. I think it's Pops Grading or something like that I saw as well. So there are a bunch of them. These two particular ones have two different authentications on it, and these were both stickers because the grading of Funko Pops is fairly new through PSA, and I'll show the website above, but PSA now allows you to both grade Funko Pops as well as authenticate any type of signature on it, and I believe it's $75 a Funko Pop when it's got a signature on it, and maybe it's like 40 to 50 bucks without the authentication. So you do have that option. You do have to mail them in, which is always a little scary, but that's nothing different than mailing in a comic or card. So PSA definitely has that. Let's talk about when you're not grading it and just trying to authenticate it. So let's start first with this Star Wars pop. So this particular pop was autographed, and I'm going to try and at least get it out of the glare, but this is autographed by J.J. Abrams, the famous director. And so on this particular pop, and this is in a pop stack, there are better and much more robust cases. And the reason I have it in this one is because I have a vaulted vinyl case that I use for these that I can lock up. But other than that, don't mind my sweaty hands. Other than that, this would be in a much more significant case. But this particular Funko Pop has at the bottom, let's flip it upside down, and you will see it right here, has a certificate of authenticity from Beckett. And so how do you know that that's authentic? Well, Beckett obviously is a well-known name. You can then take that number, and we will ultimately, switch over and go to the Beckett website. And in the Beckett website, you will find there's a part where you can verify the serial number. And once you get into verifying the serial number, you will have the opportunity to enter the serial number that I just showed you and do a search to make sure that serial number matches this particular item. Now, Does it show a picture? No, it doesn't show a picture. So there's always that issue, but that issue is, in every collectible for now. I know that most services such as like CGC are now trying to go in there and actually show the pictures of what you're trying to authenticate, so you have a better idea, which I think is honestly a fantastic thing. But nonetheless, before that happened, this is how you would do it. And you would enter the serial number. You would get the verification that it is signed by J.J. Abrams and it is a Funko Pop, and that would provide you some solace. Now, switching over to the next Funko Pop. Well, we have Spider-Man, and this is one of my favorite Funko Pops because this one is signed by Tom Holland. Okay, now this one is not used with Beckett. We're going to talk about this in the back. This one is JSA. So right here, you will see a JSA sticker placed directly onto the Funko Pop. And you will also see the matching certificate, and that comes out. That's just something I have in here, so I have it safe. But this little thing has the certificate number on here. And so what you can do is, again, then go to JSA's website. There is a verify lookup, and you would punch in the certificate number. They should match over here, and then you should get a response from the website that it was signed by Tom Holland, and it is a Funko Pop to verify that this is what it says it is. Now, just like CGC, Beckett, or anything else, or CBCS, you are absolutely relying on a couple things. You're relying on the fact that the company did actually verify it in one way, shape, or form, and that their sticker or their verification means something to you. If you don't like the company, I recommend not buying any type of signature products from them. None of them are perfect. Are there ways around it? There are always ways that people can get around things. There's too much money to be made in the business, so there's always scam artists and everything else. Whether you rely on PSA, Beckett, CGC, you name it, SWAL, you're always going to have frauds. But, if you're at the con, you get it stamped and pay for that sticker while you are there, at least if it stays in your collection, that is not only authentic, but you have the memory to go with it. So, like I said, this is just two of the Funko Pops I have signed. I have a host of other ones. See, this is why I don't like these cases, because these pop stacks are a little flimsy, but they happen to stick in. I have all kinds of signed ones. Yondu, and Michael Rooker also signed it. Yondu on this side. Yondu, and then his signature. So all different kinds of Funko Pops. This one, again, is another, as you can see here, JSA, and their code in the back. I might add and try and get a PSA one just to the collection, so I have something comparable, because I like to kind of show the different options that you have. But nonetheless, signature Funko Pops. This is how you can kind of buy with some verification. If you're going to buy online, make sure that there is some third-party company authenticating it, because there are a lot of fake ones out there, and it may not be perfect, but at least you have some kind of number that you can go back to and check on before you make the purchase, so you can feel good about spending your hard-earned money for something that you believe at least to be truly authentic. So that's it today, guys. I just wanted to talk about that because we haven't done a Funko Pop video in a while. Let me know in the comments down below, do you collect Funko Pops? Do you use any type of service as described with regards to getting them verified? Who do you like? Why do you like them? Beckett, PSA, JSA, whatever it may be. Let me know in the comments down below, because not only am I curious, but I'm sure all the other members of the channel are as well. So thank you again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.